want to create this story time with Florentina and friends to give back to Florentina and her supporters. We want to raise the vibrations of Florentina and giving her a bedtime story to sweet dreams of hope. And so we have collaborated with hearts around the entire world and authors that are coming to speak and share their stories with Florentina, bring their storybooks to life. And today we are honored to have Miss Granny Mac join us all the way from New Zealand, where she and Cecil have come to share a story, a beautiful story with us about how Cecil gets a haircut. Welcome to Speak Up Events. I am broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, and we are a global rainbow of hearts who are coming together to make this happen. So I want to introduce you and give a little special shout out to the reason why we're doing this all. Can everyone give some love to our little girl, Miss Florentina? Hi, Miss Flo. Can you introduce us to one of your friends?
I am shy.
Are you excited to meet Cecil and hear about his haircut?
Yes.
Well, are you excited to meet Cecil? Oh, I love that smile. I want to introduce you to Miss Granny Mac. And Granny Mac lives in New Zealand. And she lives on a big, huge farm with a ton of farm animals. We have sheep and goats and cows and pigs. Did you get to meet Juju? Did you get to see Juju in the pig outfit? She's one of my friends. So Granny Mac has come here today all the way from New Zealand to read you a story. Would you like to meet Granny Mac?
Hey, Florentina, how you doing, honey? This is Cecil. This is a little Cecil. Can you hear her? Listen. Can you hear him, Bo? Yeah. Well, I have a story about Cecil, the big Cecil. He didn't really want to get a haircut. He was afraid. And this is a story. It's called Cecil Gets a Haircut. High on a hillside, as dawn broke the sky, Cecil the lamb slowly opened an eye. "Hey, sleepyhead," his mum kindly said, "time to get shorn and run naked instead." Feeling uncertain, Cecil didn't want to get his fleece cut. Goodness me, what's going to happen? Is he going to get his fleece cut? I don't know. Cecil, afraid, blurted out, "Won't it hurt?" "Not a bit," replied Mum, a little bit curt. "It keeps us all healthy, removing our coat. Cools us down, frees us up. I don't like to gloat." Feeling anxious, Cecil didn't want to get his fleece cut. And look, here he is. Here they all are, out on the hill. And there's Roxy and Don, all the other sheep, and the farmer and the farmer's brother. Farmer family and dogs busy filling the pens. Tongues lolling, job done. Huntaways watching the men. "Phaw!" cried Cecil against the next one. "I don't like my face all squished by your bum." Beginning to panic, Cecil didn't want to get his fleece cut. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Look, Cecil's crying. Snap, snap went the shears, click, clack round his bum. "Ma!" cried Cecil, "where is my mum?" Held firmly by shearer till naked and pink, released, indignant, created a stink. "I don't want to get my fleece cut." Oh dear. Whoosh! Pushed down the chute he departed. Bump! Landing at the bottom, he farted. And look, we can see that this is still Cecil because he's got his curl. Should we go back and check and make sure it's still Cecil? You see, he's got his curl right there in the middle of his forehead. See? And now look, he's all naked and pink. And he's still got his C right in the middle of his forehead. He's still the same, isn't he? He just looks a bit different. Oh, look, Mum looks a bit different too. Feeling lost in the yard, ignored and forlorn, relief as Mum spoke from her face freshly shorn. Off to market, baled wool on the back of a truck. Where it goes next, not a matter of luck. Curious now, Cecil's eyes grew. What's going to happen? Can you see what these are? Look, there's little, tiny little clothes for babies and a spindle here for spinning the wool. What else is here? Look, there's a snood. Something to keep you nice and warm and snug. What else have we got? Can you see what else is there? What's this? Looks like a warm, snuggly rug, doesn't it, darling? To keep snug and warm, some wool is for babies. Some wool is for knitting, not just by old ladies. Felted or woven, and some even spun, our wool can be worn by most everyone. Interested, Cecil's ears pricked up. What have we got on this page? Look, there's more things. What can you see? What can you see? Does someone you know wear a hat like that?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. What about this? Something you wear in the winter to keep you all nice and snugly warm.
Yeah, turn it.
It's a jumper.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about these? Do you wear these? I wear these because it's so cold.
Mm-hmm.
What are those? Lovely warm Ugg boots. And what's this? What's this?
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
It's a nice warm hat, isn't it, sweetie? Want comfort and function, they won't top the news. From hats on their heads to their fashionable shoes. Biodegradably beautiful, organic, not plastic. Experimentally endless. It's flipping fantastic. Shocked, just like you, Cecil sat up. My goodness. And look, there they are, all happy on the hill again. Cecil was excited at the prospect. His fleece was worthy. He wouldn't have lost it. It kept him healthy and free from bugs. Much better his wool to be in a rug. Exhausted and happy, he went off to sleep and dreamt of his fleece. Look, on somebody's feet. Night-night, Cecil. Sweet dreams. Night-night, Cecil. This is one of the farms that I worked on when I was driving the truck, and it's over in Riversdale, which is about 45 minutes from where we live now. Oops, wrong way. What else have we got here? This is one of the trucks I used to drive. And I put all of those bales of wool, they're so heavy, and we dropped them onto the deck of the truck and we rolled them up to the end there and we stacked them up nice and tight so they wouldn't fall off. And then we strapped them down. Can you see the straps there? Can you see the straps? Whoops.
Mm.
So it's all nice and tight and snug. And this farm was our piano flat. Yeah. And look, there's the sheep coming down the chute. Isaac says hi, Florentina. Isaac Gardner says hi.
Oh, say hi to Isaac.
Say hi, Isaac.
Say hi.
Hi, Isaac. And Matilda Poulter says hi. And Jocelyn Elm says hi. Oh, lots of lovely people saying hi.
Hi.
You're sharing story time with them tonight, darling. So they went from all hot and woolly. Look at that, all hot and woolly. And then they feel much better when their wool was taken off. So even though it was a wee bit scary, and even though it wasn't very nice, there were people there that were helping Cecil all the way through, weren't there? Sometimes the shearer was with him. Sometimes his mum was with him. Yeah. And now Cecil feels much better, even though it wasn't very nice at the time. He feels much, much better. Yeah. Whoops. Here we go. Last page. There we go. Sound asleep, snuggled up with Mum. Best place to be. Kian says hello. Lacey, thank you, sweetie. Dulcie says hello. Dulcie Trinder.
Say hi.
Lots of people saying hello, sweet pea. So that's the end of the story.
Wow. Everyone, let's give a round of applause for Granny Mac. Can we send her some hearts and some love? Did we like that story? So Cecil is the very first book in a series of books that Granny Mac is writing. So Cecil has friends that are going to be joining his party. He has a friend named Roxy who's going to have the best day ever. And Destiny gets to design her own magical clothes made out of wool. And the same wool that Cecil took off his back. Would you like to hear more stories from Granny Mac?
Definitely.
Well,
I'd love to come back and read them when Roxy comes to play. I'll have to see if I can find a photograph of Roxy. So we've got this little one right here. Here we go. There's Roxy.
Ah.
And Roxy was a very brave dog. She helped the farmer save some sheep. She had her own big adventure. Yeah. So who else is saying hi? Willow and Rocco are saying hi. Dulcie is saying hi. Kian. Lindsay is saying hi. We love you.
Yeah, say hi to everyone. She's so shy.
Nelson, Matilda, and Cassie, and Isaac, and David. Oh, goodness me.
Can you guys let us know where you are dialing in from? Where are you sharing this story time from? I'm in Seattle, Washington, in America. And I know Granny Mac is in New Zealand. Where else do we reach on this global heart rainbow of hearts for Florentina?
Oh, Auntie Ellie is watching, darling.
Say hi,
And
Auntie.
Molly and Thea.
Wow.
Holly is Reyes and Marina. Holly is watching from Indiana in the USA. Lindsay is in the UK. Shiro is Sterling, Virginia in America. Tab is from the UK. Kelly Marie's from Luton in the UK. Zoe is from England. Nonna says hi. And Donna.
So hi, Nonna.
And Dulcie and Lacey are in the UK. Oh, Jackie. Jackie's from Spain.
Wow.
Auntie Jackie.
And Simon Khan in London. Goodness me. There's so many people saying hi.
Amazing.
So many people saying hi.
And I have a question for parents. How many of you have read a book and your kids have questions? You get the why. Why this? Why that? Why did these things happen? And you don't have the answers? Well, Granny Mac has simplified that process for us. When you read Cecil Gets a Haircut, and as parents, this has some really great learning and coaching tips in it. But Granny helps you with the whys. All those questions of why did that happen? Why did this happen? In the very back of her book, there is interactive questions for you and your kids. So you get to ask them what they remember from the book. So it helps with comprehension. You get to into questions about characters. So if you are looking for a book that you don't know those answers to the whys, Granny Mac and Cecil Gets a Haircut gives you all of that in these beautiful pages. So if you haven't had a chance to check out grannymac.com, please do so. You can get Cecil Gets a Haircut available on Amazon right now. If you want to add it to a Christmas stocking, add it to your own storybook, bedtime stories, this is the book to get. And this is the space to be to hear more from Granny Mac in the future. And if you are an author who's joining us, or you know an author who wants to come read a bedtime story to this sweet, beautiful heart next to us, we have spaces for you. Every Tuesday and Thursday nights, SpeakUp Events will be hosting a live story time with Florentina and friends. And there might be some characters joining us. Sue was super tired, so she had to go back in the barnyard today. But I know that we will be seeing her. And she has a friend. He's a shark, and his name is Pete. So look forward to meeting Pete the shark coming soon. Florentina, we all want to send you so much love. We love you so much. We are so proud of you. We're so thankful that you get to sleep in your own bed tonight with your mom and your sister and your dad and all your toys that are surrounding you. We look forward to seeing you on Thursday. Are you excited for another story time?
Looking forward to another story time. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. It's been absolutely lovely what you're doing for her. She's very, very shy, but hopefully the more we do, the more she'll improve. But it was a lovely story. Thank you, Granny Mac.
Oh, you're very welcome. So if you go to grannymac.co.nz, you can get a colouring in that you can do. So if you give me your email address, and I can send you a link to get a colouring in, and then it will be a colouring in at the front page here so that you can do that all by yourself if you like. And then you have your own copy while you're waiting for your copy to arrive. Or if you just want something a wee bit different, some New Zealand scenery, then you can choose what colours you like to use.
Lovely, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Granny Mac's website is listed at the bottom of our screen for those of you who'd like to get a copy and get involved, because we have Roxy and Destiny who are joining Cecil on this series that you want to be the first to be in the know. Thank you again for everyone for joining our Speak Up Storytime with Florentina and Friends. If you haven't got your tickets for our event on December 20th, do so now. The link is in our bio. You are not going to want to miss this day of self-development, motivation, just a day of glow. We get to raise vibrations as we raise 250 pounds to get Florentina to America so she can receive this life-saving vaccine. And we are on a mission to do it, and we need your help. So join us, like, follow, support, volunteer, get involved. All through SpeakUp events, you will be seeing us in this space on the daily. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Granny Mac, and so much love to you, Florentina, for keeping your fight and that smile.
So thank you. So good night, everybody. Thank you.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.